Hello friends, hello. Welcome to Angel Messages Monday. As I'm wrapping us all in love light and light love, we're going to bring in collective messages and a few messages for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. So first of all, the overall energy for the week. We're recording this today on the equinox, whether it's spring or autumn. Happy equinox. And then tomorrow we have a new moon in Aries. So lots going on energetically this week. But what do folks that are watching most need to know about this week ahead, angels? What messages would you like to share? Oh, Child's Play, time for a self-heal retreat. So if you were uncertain about whether you should be taking a lot on right now this week or whether you should maybe take it a little bit easier because of all of the planetary alignments and crazy stuff happening, solar flares and changes going on with moving in from Pisces into Aries, you're going to feel a little bit... It's still the tired and wired again. Like there's so much stuff you want to get done, but you just don't have the oomph, the vigor and the verve to go ahead and get those things done. So is there anything else? Let's start from the Midnight City Tarot and just sort of add to this collective message. And then we'll draw messages for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. We got, in reverse, which I read reversals as exclamation points, like the most, the big, like a big highlight versus like the reverse meaning of the card. So we've got the Lovers in reverse. So I do like to read the book for this deck. So let's just look at the book for the Lovers. This is the book. I like the guidebook. Let's see. Choices. Big romance. I'm trying to get it closer. Harmony, union, learning about yourself through a relationship with another, growth through interacting with others, self-love, and personal development. And the art is, of course, this whole deck is in New York City, but the art is two people clasped their hands together. The New York City skyline sparkles in the background, and the whole city is the setting for our major romance. They are on top of the world. On the left arm, there is a tattoo of a snake, a reference to the snake in the, I don't know what is PCSRW deck, Rider-Waite, I guess, the Rider-Waite deck. The snake is a potent symbol that can be interpreted many ways. Here we think of growth, transformation, and the snake. Let me just show the card. I know it's hard to hold the book. And the snake shedding its skin to develop further. It can also signal temptations or represent Lilith. On the right hand, Cupid's bow is about to strike. The Lover's hands, a reference to the Cupid in the Marseille deck. This is pure romance. The hands could represent people or even projects. And the advice is embrace this moment. There is harmony in this pairing. And while I wasn't going to do like a Twin Hearts Divine Counterparts energy for the week, it does feel like that is coming out in the cards, and that if you are questioning anything about a divine connection between two people, then the advice is just to keep it playful. If you're together, keep it playful. And even if you have not met this person yet and that's something that you're wishing for, the advice to manifest that is to stay in your peace, stay in your power, just enjoy your life. But you are going to be feeling like the need to want to kind of kick back a little bit, even though you may feel like there's a lot that needs to get done right now. So let's go ahead and bring in some messages for the Divine Feminine for the week ahead. Oh, we've got a card that stayed behind. We want you to know how powerful you are. So it looks like we may be in the process of manifesting something big here. Let's see, for the Divine Feminine, this is my deck, my Creation Spring Fling. This is my newest deck. If you like any of my decks, anything I talk about, here on the show. The links are always in the profile, or the profile, not on Instagram. And the YouTube is in the description. If you're listening to this, then it's in the show notes. Look again, this is the feminine. For the divine feminine, we got child's play again. Let's play. And this message has been coming out. Child's play, keeping it light, keeping it playful. If you're in no matter what hemisphere you're in, the northern or the southern, it's like a time to get outside and enjoy things. If you're up north, then spring is finally springing, hopefully, although we're supposed to have like 10 inches of snow tomorrow, supposedly. So when spring is finally springing, things are starting to thaw out a little bit, slightly here. There's no ice covering all the roads anymore, so that's nice. And you want to get outside and enjoy things. In the southern hemisphere, maybe it's been really hot over the summertime, and now autumn is coming, and things are starting to show that autumnal, that feeling of just good vibes, and you want to get outside and kind of play in the autumn leaves or something. Let's see. Also for the divine feminine, this is my deck, Loveland Spring Pack. Oh, that doesn't want to come out. What else for the divine feminine? Okay, they're giving me these cards. So you got 3 choices. Emily, come on camera, didn't want to choose. She loved all her horses equally, but the universe was forcing her hand. Which horse would get to stay at Loveland Ranch? And I told you guys we're manifesting planchette. With a strong focus, Melanie created her desire. The planchette, only a tool. She was co-creating from a higher power. So the other messages for you this week, divine feminine, are you are in the process of manifesting things, your desired reality, whatever that may be. You may have an abundance of choices available to you. And because you're co-creating with spirit on whatever these things are, it's time this week to kind of let spirit kind of help you along in terms of what your priorities are and when to take action. I'm feeling that a lot today. There's a lot I need to get done out of town, but I'm just like, do I really want to drive 120 miles to go to the store? And so I may just have to push those things. And I can't go tomorrow if there's possibly a storm coming. So it's like I have to push those things probably for me to the end of the week. So just to really assess, sit down with your guides or sit down with your gut instincts, your intuition and your priorities, and just decide maybe, what's best for you this week. But let's keep it playful. Let's keep it light. No matter what comes up, even if it's something you're not expecting, in whatever way you perceive it, let's just stay in our peace and stay in our power. Now, I will bring in some messages for the Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine, what's going on with you? We've got the Gil Tarot this week. Divine Masculine. You have got, we got this come out on the Divine Masculine reading the other day. I just did a Divine Masculine Timeless reading. So if you haven't seen that here on the channel, there's a Timeless Readings playlist, but this card did come out. It was Divine Masculine Power Messages, but about getting out of your fiery take action side and getting a little bit more this week. It looks like the message is there for this week too, into accessing your divine feminine through your creativity. And the examples then came up about, throwing pots or throwing clay or doing something earthenware, doing something with your hands in the earth, gardening possibly, landscaping. I really want to do some landscaping. I wish this freaking snow would melt, but landscaping, something where you're getting your hands in the earth. And, King of Swords, trust your intuition. So it looks like if we're talking about divine counterparts here, it looks like there's a lot of mirrored energy going on because you're getting some of the very same messages that the feminine's getting. So I'm going to move the Lovers down here. Let's see, in the middle. You're asked to trust your intuition, take breaks, and your child's play for you may not necessarily be like skipping through the forest or whatever. Maybe it is. I want my divine masculine to skip through the forest with me, but like it may not be skipping through the forest. It may be, you know, landscaping, gardening. I don't know. Something creative that you do with your hands. Wood. What is it? Wood whittling? Whittling wood? Carving wood. Oh yeah, wood carving. Okay. Drum making, you know, taking a, oh my God, I'm getting so many chills for the divine masculine. Making your own shaman's drum or something like that. That might be kind of interesting project. And the other deck I'm going to draw from is my deck, Shaman's Drum, for the divine masculine. Any other messages? And then we'll draw one final card for everybody. Okay, divine masculine. See, mirrored energy again. You got the TP. It is safe here. Come inside and rest a while. So whatever's going on with the energies right now, it's really not taking it. It's taking a toll is not necessarily the right word, so to speak, but it's like really affecting the light body and the physical avatar. And you're just going to, it sounds like regardless, you're just going to feel like you have a lot to do, but you just don't feel like doing anything at all other than whittling some wood, making a shaman's drum, and throwing some earthenware, or who knows, divine feminine. Maybe you'll draw a rainbow. Oh, I have chalk and I have a giant driveway. Draw a big rainbow on your driveway with some colored chalk. Hey, I might even do that. I do have that. And the ice is thawed on the concrete part of the driveway. I don't think I could do a rainbow big enough, but anyway. Okay, one last message for everybody from my deck. Happy Cloud. I don't know, light language is just coming through. Oh, we got 3 cards. The number 3. Oh, look, the number 3 is showing up a lot here in this reading. So if you're into like 333, which is like co-create, to me, it means like co-creating with the universe. You've got 3 choices over here. We've got 3 cards for the divine feminine. We've got 3 cards for the divine masculine. We have 3 cards for the overall message. And now we have 3 cards for the final message. So we have grumpy, clear your energy. Today, be here in the now. And peace, stay in your power. So what do we want to say about those? I think they're pretty obvious, but clear your energy. The best, easiest way to do that is to get outside, to do something you love to do something fun that will help you keep your vibe high. Maybe you do go to like a shaman or a Reiki healer. Maybe you're getting some sort of quarterly tune-up from your local, you know, high priestess or whatever. Maybe you're going on YouTube and watching some chakra clearing videos or whatever. I don't know, whatever floats your boat on that. Be here now. Try not to, a lot of past stuff is coming back up again. I think it's just whenever we kind of slip into like a new timeline, why are they saying a new vortex of creation, then things from the past come up to just kind of be looked at, I guess. That energy is still hanging around because something came up earlier today, but it was interesting because I could barely remember it. It's like it was like tap, tap, tapping at the chamber door. But I was like, what exactly happened in that situation? I don't quite recall. So I think that, yeah, big chills. So I think when those things come up like that, when it's like something's kind of like coming into your memory, but you're kind of like, I don't quite recall. I've had that happen earlier and I was really like, what exactly? Then that means you've done a really good job of clearing, because it seems like it's situations where maybe you were triggered a little bit and you had to do some healing work. And the thing that came up for me was maybe something a couple of years back. And it was just some random weird thing that happened, but I could barely remember it. So that means that if that's the case, you're doing really good at clearing your energy from those past triggers, past fears, hurts, pain, whatever the heck they were. And I think at that point too, it's showing you that timeline is kind of fading away. And so I feel like there's some big things from the past, big timelines from the past, possible past relationships, past, like going bye-bye, they're saying. So saying goodbye to the past And stay in your power. I think that's pretty obvious. If you're peaceful, if you feel restful, if you're having fun, if you're enjoying your life, then you're in your power. If things come up that start to trigger you, if you're feeling tired and wired and you decide to like push yourself and make yourself do whatever this thing is, then there's chances are you're going to get, yeah, big chills there. You're going to get grumpy, like, oh gosh, or you could, like for me, I get clumsy when I'm tired, but I'm pushing myself, like, you know, I'll trip or I'll bump my hand, you know, I'll jab my finger or whatever on something. I can just tell physically the signs that I should probably slow down and rest, even though I feel like doing a million things. So I think it's going to be a kind of restful, peaceful kind of slide into the new energy kind of a week. And I believe that closer to the end of the week, Thursday and Friday-ish, is when you're going to start feeling more able to get out there and get things accomplished, get things done, and that you'll be integrating these energies from this Aries new moon and the equinox, and you'll just be ready to roll and kind of take off. So go easy on yourself the beginning of the week, and the rest of the week, it looks like it'll be all systems go. So I want to thank you all so much for joining me here. We will see you all again soon. Have a beautiful week and take care.